Mic check 1 2 3 4. Are we live? Yes, we're live. I hope at least. So I have a I have a problem. There. Oh, oh man, I knocked something over, but don't worry. So I have a Star Wars MMS 376. This is from The Force Awakens. It's a Han Solo and Chewbacca 2-pack. And I'm just trying to see if this is working, my stream is working. Okay, it is. So I got this off brand new, but as with brand new figures, I have bad news to share. So this is an old figure. And you know, warehouses, they're not the most ideal conditions to be storing figures. So the seller did warn me that this Han Solo's other jacket, his signature brown jacket, has already flaked. So I don't know how bad it is. We will find out. I just got it because it was for a good price, considering that getting Chewbacca alone would already be very expensive. So I thought, hey, it's still cheaper than the prices I have to pay on eBay just to get a Chewbacca. So that's why I still bought this figure. So let's open it up. I like the Star Wars Hot Toys packaging. They're very uniform. This Han Solo sculpt though is no slouch. I like it. I like it a lot. As a matter of fact, I kind of really enjoyed The Force Awakens, but that was before the backlash of everything. Oh my god, my mixer's so dusty. Anyway, so this inner piece is the picture of the figure itself. So this is one of my very first few Star Wars Hot Toys, and I'm excited. I thought Batman and Superman was the perfect 2-pack, but check this out, man. Han Solo, and Chewbacca can't be a more perfect 2-pack by themselves. Let's open it up. It's brand new, and of course I forgot my scissors again. But the seller, it was a comic shop in the Philippines. Phil Bars, thank you for this, Phil Bars. It's a very good deal, and I am very happy with it. I also read that the Chewbacca usually comes as a mess in here, but check it out. Does that look like a mess to you? Okay, it does. It does look very flat. So it's sort of a bit of a mess. So I'm changing to autofocus, so just don't mind that cross thing. Well, Chewbacca looks a little too flat, so you might have to mess his fur a bit in the right way, because that's the thing with figures like this. Here's an interesting thing though. Chewbacca is my first furred, quote-unquote furred figure, and at first touch he feels very, very light. It's so surprising that he feels almost like air. And the texture of the fur reminds me of, stuffed toys, stuffed teddy bears. And the face sculpt is really good. It's Chewbacca. If I just got this out and it airs a bit, I think that the fur would be fluffy enough to be a good representation of Chewbacca. So this Chewbacca is very expensive if you get it outside the Philippines. In the Philippines though, he comes along very, very rarely, because for one, there are very few Star Wars Hot Toys collectors in the Philippines. There are more Marvel fans here than Star Wars. So Star Wars are rarer, and the process are sort of cheaper by accident. It's weird how our economy works. So this is the Chewbacca. It's lighter. I like it. First impression, you can't get a better representation of Chewbacca. I don't have the OG one. I don't think I'll ever have one, because I don't think I can commit that much to Star Wars. So let's see Harrison Ford. you can see right here. Okay, I'll try to zoom in. This part's here. Yeah, it's a bit dark. Autofocus, don't fail me. This part's here. Those are the flake parts. They're sticking in. The flake, it's flaking. The figure is flaking. The jacket is flaking. Feels. It's actually not that obvious. This one, yeah. This one's just melted, but it hasn't turned into powder yet. This part's here. It's very different from my what do you call that? My skull, red skull. Red skull just melted and then just turned into powder. This one is still starting. It's peeling off. It's sticky, so you know, it's almost done. This jacket needs to be repaired. And unfortunately, some of the flake parts got into the shirt. I know it's hard to see because of the white bright settings of the camera. But yeah, it got on this white shirt here. So as for the face sculpt, I really like Hot Toys, the way Hot Toys does age older, you know, older men figures. They really get the sculpt right most of the time. So considering the price, I think I got this for around around $400, everything, shipping included. So imagine that. It's an extremely good deal because you can't find that over at eBay. So what my plan is though is I will have this. Oh my god, see, it came off. I shouldn't have pulled it, but you know what, this is doomed anyway. This jacket is doomed. Okay, this one though, see that one. Now that's turning into powder. That's a completely different thing. Yeah, I'll just be careful not to be too messy. So I won't remove this now while on stream because I want to cut it with scissors later. Because this jacket, you know, it's goodbye for this jacket. There's no hope for this jacket. So at least the boots still haven't flaked. They're usually culprits for flaking. So other than the flaking thing, oh man, I really wish I could remove this, but this will stay on for the duration of the review at least, or until I get really impatient. And of course, these are some parts, accessories that I have to figure. What is out there? Is this a man girdle? Nah, just kidding. I don't know what that is. And Chewie's crossbow is here. And the blaster, the signature Han Solo blaster. So I don't feel the need to get the OG ones anymore, especially for the price they command. I'm really happy with having this old figures, even though I did not grow up with this. I enjoyed the movie, and I still remember seeing the trailer for the first time, seeing Han Solo and Chewbacca saying, you know, Chewie, we're back. When they said that line, man, I went crazy. It was such a feel good moment. So, by the way, I already have 162 subscribers, so it's excellent considering that for more than 5 years my subscriber count did not move, and then suddenly it's moving to 162 right now, so it's awesome. And bad news, okay, here's the thing. When you have flake figures, don't mess with it, don't touch it, don't do what I did in the review, because see, the flaking has gotten all over Chewbacca's fur and I have to clean it out. That's what I hate about flaking. It's not the flaking itself, but the fact that it's just gonna go all over the place, and it's dirty and it's sticky and it stains. So that's the reason why you don't want to touch flake figures. It's not because they're flake or damaged. You can always repair that. It's just they're so dirty. It's just they make such a big mess all over your room. That's the long and short of it. So I'm gonna put Han Solo in a very safe place where it won't spread its flaking disease, because I don't want it to get all over my table or something. So bear with me for a while there. I got him off. So let's check out the second tray. This 2-pack is amazing. I thought nothing could beat the combination of Superman and Batman, but I didn't look far enough or nor have that much experience, and Chewie and Han Solo, especially the OG one. I mean, how can you break them apart, man? How can you separate Chewbacca and Han Solo? How can you get a Han Solo without a Chewbacca? I mean, Batman, you can argue that Batman can't exist without a Robin, but I'm kind of comfortable looking at my Batman without Robins. There have been too many movies with no Robins in it. But when was the last time you saw Han Solo without Chewbacca? I mean, they have this arc with Chewbacca in the latest Disney Star Wars, and Chewbacca was alone because, yeah, Han Solo's already gone. It just didn't work. Chewbacca without Han Solo is just not as fun. This is so hard to remove, by the way. But I'm trying. Okay. There isn't even tape here, yet it's this hard to remove. So, yeah. How is this so hard to remove when it doesn't even have tape in it? You answer that question for me, man, because I have zero clue. There. Finally remove it. So this is Chewie's bandolier. This is, yeah, it's his. Reminds me of a man purse. Okay, so this is Chewbacca's bandolier / man purse, where he puts his phones and driver's license and wallet. Wait, that's me. And this is Han Solo's winter jacket, which he will be wearing while I have the jacket repaired. I'm gonna have it repaired. I'm gonna have it repainted, and if it's a good job, I'm gonna rock that jacket. But if it's just a satisfactory job, you know, I could live with this winter suit. So this is the base, Chewbacca, and this is the snow accessory for that base. So which one would I use? Would I want a snowy? Does it go like this? Or like this? Wait. Let me change camera. Okay, does it work like this? Or does it work like this with the names on? I don't know. I think it's without the names on, really. Both are cool. I really like that. So, what else is there to say? Okay, let's check out the hands. They come with very few hands. I'm gonna set the other tray out first. As for the hands, this one's a glove hand. The ungloved hand comes with only the default one and an extra pair. The glove one is, well, basically the same count, glove and ungloved. It's okay. Chewbacca has more pairs of hands for holding the crossbow and maybe some gestures, like this one. Yeah, death metal Chewbacca or something. It's a vocalist from a black metal band. Chewbacca as a vocalist, or Chewbacca playing guitar. Yeah. So I'm happy with the figure aside from the flaking. I got a really good deal. As I said, it's $400, give or take, and I don't think I can get another deal like that. Of course, if I'm a collector from the US, this is an auto buy, even with the flaking and all. Yeah, just bear with me as I'm cleaning the flake parts of the fur. If I were a collector from the Philippines, I'm still gonna buy it just because of the fact that this is very rare. Take note, this figure is very, very rare. You don't see it for sale. I only saw it twice, and I had to look for this. I had to ask people whether they know someone selling a Chewbacca and a Han Solo 2-pack, and they only got the Force Awakens one. So thanks for the hookup. So that's the only reason why I got this. And it's crazy because I missed the sale. This actually was on sale for something like $200 or $300, $280 or something. This was on sale for that. So imagine, nobody bought this for $280. Can you imagine that? That's the collecting scene in the Philippines. It's very different from the US. But there you have it. It's a mini review. It's a mini my first impressions. Everything I need is here. Here are the grenades. I'm not usually gonna mess with those ultra small things. And these are, I don't know, this looks like bullets. But anyway, so that ends our review. Sometimes you don't really notice it, but you've been talking for 16 minutes. It's longer than a real review in some cases. But thank you for staying with me and listening to me talk about the figure. Have a nice day, and I wish Elgato would have a stop stream button. It doesn't seem to have a stop stream button. So that's all.